Welcome back everyone, I'm Kidplays Games, this is Fallout 4 and you join me in the Far Harbour DLC just outside the Beaver Creek bowling lanes, which was full of zombies. It's now full of dead zombies, and we are on our way back to town, having completed 2 quests in the south end of the map. Luckily for us, town is literally just here. Just past this overturned truck. Bam, there's town. We're not actually going into town. We have a couple of quests to hand in there, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go past town and we're going to go visit Longfellow in his cabin, which is now one of our settlements. It's just down here across this causeway. Past all these skeletons of what look like whales, but probably giant mutated creatures. Very much like these dolphin things. Look at the gnashers on that. Horrifying. We're doing this in a bit of a rush because we are drugged up for carry weight at the moment with buff out, and both of our companions are full of trash. Because we need to drop it off here and maybe make this place look a bit more like home. The build area here is fairly large. It's not the whole island, it's just a lot of it. Now, your game will probably look different, as always. This is modded, so this building here is brand new. This is like a player home inside. Razor grain I'll take, that I shall take. Right, let's get in here. This is where the workbench is. Ta-da! Right, we're in. Take all this. Put all our gear in here. Right, you.
Hey.
Come here. Give me all your stuff. And Nick, where's Nick? Nick is stuck in a tractor. Nick?
Hey.
Right, we've got to work out what we can take from Nick. That. And that. And all of this junk that we gave him. Thank you, Nicholas. What else has he got on him? 45 rounds. I need those, thank you. I love that Nick has cigarettes in his inventory. That is a wonderful touch. Because he will spark them up. It's one of his idling animations. Attention to detail is important. Right, let's drop all this stuff off here. Like so. I'm gonna hopefully upgrade Old Reliable. We're never going to use the striker because it is a very silly weapon. Don't need them. Don't need these. Don't need 21 grenades. I think 10 is probably enough to carry. We'll probably find more out in the wild. Right. Don't need all this booze and all these drinks and overdrive and that much jet. Probably don't need 8 rad away. 5 on us. We'll put 3 away. Rad X probably don't need. Antibiotics do need. Addictol. We'll keep 1 on us. All this can go away. That's plenty of food we've got on us. In fact, we don't even need that much. That's probably plenty of meat. That'll see us for quite some time. Right, let's see about clearing this place out, shall we? Why have I been picking up all this nonsense? Right, let's have a look at the size of the build area. They said it is fairly large. It goes all the way down onto the shore. And all the way this way. It's... I don't think it's the whole island. It could be the whole island. Okay, maybe I was wrong. It is this entire island. It is a fairly large build area. Oh, not quite. It is all of the island apart from that tiny little bit down here. That is a large build area. Obviously the first thing I'm going to want is all the crafting benches. Well, actually no, the first thing we're going to want to try and do is do a recruitment beacon. We're probably not going to have enough stuff. Probably missing... Right, we actually have enough crystal. We need 2 copper for that. Right, let's have a look inside Longfellow's shack, see what he's got that's made of copper. This, again, is modded. No, we're not heading out. I'm just... Shut up.
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
Shut up. Right, what's in here? That I shall take. Cooking stove. Again, this interior is modded, so like most of the stuff isn't even stuff you can take. Some of it is, some of it isn't. Ah, storage room. Just going to take all the building stuff that we can. Like this and this. Oh, he's got lots of weapons in here and some money. Thank you. 10 mil I shall take. Okay, what's in here? Not too much else. Alright, I don't think that was too much more copper. Pick up the cement. Drop off all the stuff. No, okay, we need one more copper for this. And then we're going to need a small power generator. Right, we'll plop the generator down now because we know we can plop it. Okay, what are we missing for the recruitment beacon? 3 more copper. Well, we can buy that in town. That's fine. It's not a huge issue. Right, crafting benches. Are we going to be able to build any of these? No. Right, that's fine. As soon as we get a recruitment beacon, I think we can actually send... I think we can make trade routes back to the mainland, so hopefully, if we can get the recruitment beacon, we'll do that. Can't remember where the key for this place is, but I'll just pick it anyway. There we are.
Nice.
Again, this is a modded interior. It's fairly nice. Doggo's doing diagonal doggo things. We'll just take the ammo that we need. That's some good stuff. Right, that's a modded player home. Not that we're going to use that. Dogmeat's going to tell me about things in Longfellow's cabin. Don't care. Right, let's go back to town, get healed up by the doctor, maybe sleep in the hotel. Then we'll hand in these quests. I should really leave Old Reliable here. At least until we've got this place built up, and then we can modify it later. It's just too much carry weight to be lugging around for the moment. There it goes. It's a really good weapon, but we don't have the carry capacity for it. Right, let's bust this joint. Yeah. First settlement on the island. I did say first, it's not the only one. I believe there's 3, 4, maybe 5 in total. Can't remember. There's quite a few. Alright, Dr. Teddy, fix me up. Teddy,
Don't let the island get you off guard.
Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome to my clinic. You need anything?
I need some help.
Tell me what you need then.
Got roughed up.
Nothing too bad. Still, risky to leave untreated. All done. Any other complaints?
Actually, never mind, Doc.
What? Oh, you're leaving.
Oh yeah, you just cured me of my antibiotics.
You need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks.
Right, let's hand this quest then.
Remember, head south out of town. You'll find the fog condensers along the road. You can't miss them.
I've done
These
it.
fog condensers are back online.
God.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Bits of him.
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Come on, money, money.
Captain, nobody's gonna want to help you out unless you're prepared to pay a fair wage.
Well, I can't argue with that. I suppose I could spare a little more. I can give you 250 caps.
Give me the money.
Keeping everyone supplied with water is worth a lot more than that.
You drive a hard bargain, Mainlander. I'll give you 300 caps.
You give me 400.
Howard Dunbar died trying to get this job done. His life was sure as hell worth more than that, and so is mine.
You're squeezing blood from a stone, stranger. I can give you 400, but not a cap more. Now,
Thank
here's
you.
your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Bye. Alright. Where are we going next? the other quest hand-in was back in Acadia. We know how to get there, it's all the way up here. There is a quest in the Cliff Edge Hotel. Is it miscellaneous? Yes it is. Oh, let's just do that one. It's very, very silly, but let's do it.
Hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows.
Let's eat and drink and sleep in the bar first.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
Gosh,
Mitch?
You want me to work in
booze for the belly or bunk for the night?
Give me a room.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Thanks, Mitch.
Fine.
What's this? To whom it may concern, if you're reading this, I'm dead. The harbour's dead, and likely every damn soul on this island except the children of Atom are dead. My advice to you is, run. This island is cursed. It may be Atom, it may be the Red Death. It may be some angry ghost from the old world, but it's true. The fog or the cultists are coming for you. Leave and tell everyone to leave this cursed island alone for good. Mitch. Right, so that's a contingency then. So, the people here are not very full of hope. They've been chased off the land and they've wound up here and they're not very happy about it. Let's go out in the morning, shall we?
Burns the belly, but gets the job done. Get it now.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Mitch, that's a little early for that. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, my good man. Alright. Oh, what do we have here?
In a sense, the children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
I have to go.
Be well.
Well, we missed a cutscene there. Child of Atom comes round threatening and Alan kills him. Because, of course, because that's what Alan does. Alan is an idiot. And that's what idiots do. Right. Oh, we'd never investigated in here, did we? Lights on, let's see what we can do. Crafting workbench, right, that's just a chem lab. Oh, and apparently Radstag with some good stuff for us. Jolly good show. Even in the daytime, I mean this is as bright as it gets. Look how atmospheric this whole map is, it's wonderful. Right, but we're going this way to the Harbour Master Hotel. We've never had a look in there, nothing, good. Okay, now we turn left up there to go to Acadia. So now we need to be on our guard. Because this is places we have not been before. I'm not going to be VAT scanning, because that's making the game a little bit too easy. Being level 112, it is making the game easy enough. I'll take all that, thank you very much. This is the Harbour Master Hotel, and that's where we're going. After we've had a look in here. Oh, I see you.
Away.
Aha! I saw you. Didn't kill it though. I think Nick finished that off with his hand cannon. Ooh, you've got all the good stuff. I'll have that. Thank you very much. There is a fairly large amount of radaway just lying around on the island. As you can imagine, it's rather useful, considering the whole place is permanently enfogged. Okie dokie, Harbour Master Hotel for one of the weirdest quests in all of Fallout. As in the entire franchise, not just Fallout 4. Here we are, Cliff's Edge Hotel. Now, what does this look like? This looks like a vault entrance. So I'm assuming that the hotel guests are in the vault, because we've seen these before. This is exactly like Vault 111, where we came from. I don't think it's just a concierge. Right, this is Pearl. Alright, Pearl.
The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
Okay.
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
Right. What we have here is a zombie. That is the hotel guest she was talking about. It's very obvious that she has been in the vault, which is underneath this hotel, for quite some time. She thinks the zombies are drunken sports fans, and she was in town trying to find the local police, so she has no idea that the end of the world has happened. So, yeah. This is going to be fun.
Open for business.
Okay, that one was alive. There's rather a few of them here. Right, let's just get Pearl. She'll lead us through.
I wish we still had the staff to keep up this area of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. Shall we be off?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
Right. There are going to be lots of very high level ghouls in here, but I think we'll be okay. Right, she's going that way.
Drat, the elevators seem to be out of order at this level. We'll have to take the long way around.
What's that?
Out of the way, Nick. Man, these guys have got so much health.
Underestimate us again.
Okay. Pearl obviously came up this elevator. She tried to go back down and she said it's broken, so we can't go that way. Yeah, it looks like almost everything we meet is going to be a charred ghoul, which have lots of health. And they're everywhere. This place is absolutely infested. And this isn't even the silly quest. The silly quest is in the vault down below. Blood sample we like. Any more zombies want to show up? No? Good. Ah, what's through here? Oh, I heard you. You can sit back down. Pencil, thank you. Money, thank you. Camera, yeah, because crystal. Cannot resist. Fusion cells, yes. We know we need copper, so we'll get some of that. Right. Expect another zombie behind here. Oh, come on.
Got it.
No? Okay. Hey, money! We like money. Nothing else. Okay. Oh, is that a technical document I saw? Thank you. Let's have a look at this terminal. Construction of the second wing of the premier area of the hotel is still underway. That must mean the vault. Visitor check-in. Right, well that's broken. Upon arrival, all bags and other luggage should be collected from the premier visitors and are every request catered to. Assuming they have reservations made in advance, a check-in to a suite will be done after entering the vault. So yeah, it is a vault. A concierge should be assigned to assist the visitor and to guide him to the basement, which is where the vault is. Passwords are not required to contact the receptionist. Maxwell, but are encouraged to play up the speakeasy feel for the patrons' amusement. Ah, okay. So it's a hidden vault then, like a speakeasy feel. Aha! We're getting lots of map info. Jolly good. Well, that was worth looking at. Hey, several new locations have been marked on our map. And that one's broken. Okay, we have to venture all the way around this hotel. She's going up. I'm going to go this way. Okay, I hear zombies.
Yes.
I think Pearl's fighting them. She'll be fine. She's essential. Well, there's a part of a zombie. Yeah, this place is an absolute mess. You can go away, and you can go away. Blood samples. The only thing about blood samples and technical documents is that we're not going to be able to hand them in to the Brotherhood because we are a million miles away. Okay, so we're taking a shortcut through here, are we? Apparently so. That's Pearl.
That's it.
Oh no 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 you don't. You go away. Ooh. Fat man of winding. Well, mini nukes weigh way too much to use. Each individual mini nuke is £12, and that's not even including the launcher. Alright, Pearl, where are we going now? How do we get in there? It's like... in through there? Doggo, get out of my way! Okay, can we get through here somehow? I don't think we can get in that way. There definitely is a room. Okay, that's blocked off. We're going to have to go up and around. And then down into that room, I think. We should be able to get in there. Don't worry, Pearl, I'm coming. Because I like that the light's on. It's like, you need to find a way in here. I don't think there's anything in there. That door's blocked. Anything back here? No. It's always good to do a little bit of parkour when you can and investigate all the places you can. I think we're going to come up here anyway on the way down. It won't do any harm just to parkour our way up here and snipe what we can.
For it now.
Easy, Pearl. Don't go too far ahead. That one wasn't sleeping. That one was. Another charred. That's just going to get us back up to where I think we're going anyway. Yeah, anything back here? Nope. Always good to check.
Wouldn't
Okay.
want it going to waste now, would we?
No, we would not, Nicholas. No, we would not. Duct tape we'll take. Coffee cup, don't really care. Ooh, caltrops. They would have hurt. They are a floor-based trap. Hey, money. Hey, copper. Nice. Okay. Reload. I think. Yep, there's one. Any more? I heard him. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you don't.
I need to stay on your good side.
I'll take that and that. I think that's where we were before. Yeah. So Pearl's brought us all the way round. Where's the other gangrenous ghoul? Here he is. Combat tough armor of the Sentinel. What's Sentinel? Oh, minus 15% damage when standing and not moving. That's pretty cool. Anything or anyone back here? Empty bottles. Yeah, just empty bottles. Trapper's note. Alright, let's have a look at this. Miscellaneous. Is it going to be a note? Trapper's note. This place is crawling with ghouls. Seems like for everyone I kill, 2 more show up. Between that big gear thing and the terminal, I know there's one of these vaults here, but I can't find the damn thing. I'm setting up camp here and trying to push further in tomorrow. Well, I don't think you got very far, my friend, because you'd be dead. Oh, hello. God damn. These charred ghouls have got so much life. Oh, hello. Hello, money. And hello, water. And hello, more copper. Nice. And of course, in the ice cooler, 10mm rounds. Anything else that's good? Copper steel, yes please. That terminal doesn't do anything. What's back here? Money? Yes, more money. We need money to buy all the recon marine armor, which is like 15,000 a piece. Now she's all the way over there, but I think that's a living zombie. Just didn't activate when she went near it. Speaking of zombies that don't activate. No, hello. Watch out, Pearl. No. Oh, she's in shutdown mode. Yep, 1 tap from that zombie was enough. Okay, looks like we can get out this window this way. Whether or not that's a wise idea, I don't know. No, okay, looks like we could have got here anyway by wrapping around. Blood sample. Yeah, this is where we stuck our head up a little while ago. Pro-snap camera, gotta love it. And Nick's on 680 affinity with us already. We've only had him with us for a couple of episodes. Okay, now we're going back down. Okay, I think this is going to let us get into the rooms that we saw before. Whoa, how did you get behind me? Where the hell did you come from? Get him, Nick. Blast him with your giant hand cannon. Oh, balls. You okay, doggo? It doesn't sound like doggo's very well. Doggo, hold still. There we go. Heal doggo. Just as well. Valentine likes that. There we go. 688. Duffel bag. Money. Excellent. Okay. Who's alive and who's dead? Ow, 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 ow. No balls. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Always there when I need you.
Well, that was close. Ow. That's the closest we've come to death in a very long time. And I think only our new snazzy armour that increases our resistance the lower our health goes saved us then. That was very nearly fatal. Legendary bloated glowing ones are something I do not want to meet. Okay. I think these are the rooms we saw from outside. Yeah, the one with the light on. This is the one we saw from outside. And there was another room back there that we couldn't get in because the door was blocked. Yeah. This is the place. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? I don't like it when it's exciting. I like it being chill. Bolstering. Well, that's exactly the same as the chest plate we're wearing. Man, if you could get a full set of bolstering, you'd just be really hard all the time. What is our overseer's arm guard? All that is doing is reducing the cost of VATs. That does give us more hits and VATs. Maybe we'll keep with the overseers. I think we'll take that with us because it is quite good. I'll stick that in doggo. No, come here. See when you speak to companions, they should like stop. I'm sick of them walking away after I try and talk to them. Right, wonder glue I shall take. Okay, we're up quite high. Pearl's going down. What is this we see here? Some money! Okay, I'm expecting zombies here. No? Nothing? Ah, okay, that's where we've been there before. That's where we kind of came in. More money. Hey, this is like, this was money dropped by the posh residents as they were trying to get into the vault on the day of the war. Are we done? Oh, I thought that was a loot box. It's not. It's just garbage. I don't want to fall out that window. That would not be good.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Yes, yes, very good.
After you. The elevator is right there.
Okay. We are almost out of ammunition. This is bad. We're going to have to go over to Deliverer. It's a decent weapon though. Sure, we'll be okay. Ooh, elevator music. Loading screen. Hey, welcome aboard, Nick. Okay, so Pearl's not come with us. She is just a concierge robot. 10mm rounds in the ice cooler? Yes, of course. Lots of bobby pins in the dryers, so I take it this is the laundry. Aha! A vault entrance panel. Ooh, crushed velvet curtains. Very exclusive.
Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
You can say that again, Nicholas.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home. Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
We are indeed.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Whilst he's doing that, let's level up. We did better criticals. I wouldn't mind coming down here and getting critical banker. That allows us to save up critical hits so we can do like 2, one after the other. That's probably a good idea. So it's going to need one more point in luck. So let's do that. There we go. Next level up, we'll do critical banker. Right. Well, let's get into Vault 118. And another Mr. Handy.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
Well, fill me in then.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer.
Ooh, $20. How big of you?
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Sounds like
When
trouble.
you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Right. This is an extremely silly quest. But
How many
we're
folks do you
here
think
and we're doing it.
in one of these?
Everything is owned, so you can't steal. You shouldn't steal anything. Lots of robots here. How posh is this vault? Ooh, big fountains and all kinds of loveliness.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work.
Hey there,
is
friend.
more
What have you got for
emotion in
me?
his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Opita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than
If I may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Okay. It looks like the residents of this vault are robo-brains. And we know that that's human minds, so... How long have they been down here? I reckon they have been down here for 200 years. Legendary guardians, let's not annoy them. Right.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Okay.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
No.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Okay, we are supposed to work out who killed this robo-brain.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Okay, just a trail of blood. And a unique weapon.
Excellent.
An armor-piercing baseball bat. I know, it's very silly, but that's what it is.
A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
And a clue.
Red paint?
I'm not sure why Nick liked us doing that, but he did. As soon as we get to 750 Affinity, Nick's gonna want to have words with us again. He's obviously like the stage for doing something, I don't know. Is there anything behind any of these curtains? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, we think we found the murder weapon.
At least not this one.
And red paint. Right.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Found a murder weapon.
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
You may notice that our character is speaking extremely strangely because apparently the developers thought this was a comedy quest, even though it's a murder. So things get a little bit silly, so prepare yourself.
Sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Right, we need to interview the residents, so let's go and find them. Cafeteria. I'm not sure how much feeding robo-brains need. That's probably why there's nothing in here. You can't talk to these robots, they just beep at you. Overseer, okay. Overseer's office. Master lock. I can do master locks. Says he, breaking his bobby pin. There we go.
Sweet.
Overseer, I assume. Anything for us here? No. Well, we can sleep in the bed. Everything else counts as stealing, and Nick won't like it if we steal. Mentats. That's lots of money. Damn you, Nick. Right. Let's have a look. Overseer instructions. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Okay? Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to the cramped second wing. Okay, so deliberately making them jealous. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Preferential treatment. Test Group A, the Ultra Elite. This subject group, not to number any more than 10, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff, to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Well, that sounds lovely, and it explains all the robots. Test Group B, Working Class. This subject group should begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are as uncomfortable and cramped as possible. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robot staff members. Oh, that's lovely. Staff duties. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the Overseer and key research members only. All other security, services and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure the safety and test compliance. Okay. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Test Group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics and some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that, with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots, and they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Okay, next entry. The door won't open. We received the activation notice in Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me I'd been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Okay, so the ultra-rich have twisted the game. Final entry. I can't take this. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I just realised today I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. So I assume that he shot himself. And we have this Overseer's log. Let's take that with us, and let's listen to it, or read it. I'm not seeing a gun, so I'm not sure how he killed himself, but I assume he did. I'm not seeing any poison or a ligature around the neck or a knife, so I don't know how he killed himself. But I think he did, or she did, or they did. Call the tapes. Vault 118 Overseer's log.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Okay. Nick's very close to being 750. What is this guy? Okay, I'm hearing robo-brain threads. This will be the generator then. Lots of paint all over the floor. Right, let's start interviewing people.
strapping pussy.
Right, let's just play along with them, shall we?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Alright.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
And what do we think, people? Is it like some sort of weird Picasso-ish portrait? Oop. How do we nick?
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
If you say so, pal. Oh, Doug was getting a good eyeful.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Well, that's rather obviously nuclear bombs.
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. It must ascend.
We'll question him about the murder sooner or later, don't worry.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a kitty cat.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best
Hell yeah.
piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course.
Get back here.
Than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man?
Where are you going?
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
No, let's talk about the murder. Well, he seems to be the artist, so let's ask him about the red paint.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
Okay, so Ezra was the guy that got murdered, and he's also the guy that was in charge of building this place and was embezzling funds.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously. Who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Right.
Never mind.
Hey, you, got a sec?
That was quick, Nicholas. Let's talk about this later, Nick.
About this later?
Yeah, not a problem.
He will save that speech for when we're ready. We need to solve this ridiculous quest. Okay, what is this? Security office.
Protect and serve.
Yep. Let's not steal anything. There's a lot of legendary robots here. This vault is rather large. Right, this is where we came in. So now we need to go this way. Residential.
Nice.
They didn't want it open. They should have bought a better lock, huh?
That we were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
This shovel was used to break ground for the Cardoza Medical Research Center in Venezuela. The funding and management of the construction was overseen by Mr. Ezra Parker.
Stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind.
These two are rehearsing a play.
Oh, I want to believe.
What's this? Pygmy skulls from the Abadubu tribe from the Congo. Presented to Mr. Ezra Parker in thanks for saving the tribe from a man-eating tiger whilst on safari.
Yes. Are these plastic? Why would he have plastic skulls?
Alright, plastic skulls, so maybe all of these things are just lies. And there's nothing, no plaque on this one, so I don't know what these signify.
Got it.
Yellow flight helmet, goggles, and a jumpsuit, and what appears to be an exhaust pipe. Maybe it was like a, obviously meant to be like Howard Hughes, because Howard Hughes was a test pilot and a philanthropist. There's no plaque and we can't open that. What have we here? Crystal decanter presented to Dame Petra Horvath at her engagement party. She died in a tragic car accident a month before she and Mr. Parker were to be wed. Oh, that's a bit sad. This engraved pocket watch was awarded to Mr. Parker by Modern Industrialist in 2075 when he was selected for their list of the top 10 up-and-coming venture capital managers. And this plaque, in June of 2072, Mr. Ezra Parker prevented the assassination of Viscount Sergei Urbanus by driving between him and the shooter. The silver locket, kept in his breast pocket, deflected the bullet and saved his life. I don't think that's true. I think this is all just self-aggrandizement and lies. A museum to himself. I think he was rather vain, as well as embezzling. Well, if it's not stealing...
Got a second now?
Shut up, Nick. I will speak to you when I'm good and ready. Well, none of this seems to be stealing. So that's good.
Yes.
Nah. Could have used that, but oh well. We picked a lock anyway. And a great big cannon for some reason. Right, so that's Ezra's apartment. These are the actors. Yeah, a little pretend stage. And some cameras. Who's this? Keith.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Oh, only about 100.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Well, he could have just left it there and then the murderer used it.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Alright.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
So he tells us to go and speak to the painter, who we've already spoken to. Fencebuster. Baseball bat used by award-winning actor Keith McKinney in Swing for the Fence.
Well,
so that's,
this is where that bat came from.
Yeah, that's where the bat came from. I love that they've all got bathrooms, even though they're robo-brains. Dumbbells, I mean... Why does he need dumbbells when he's a robo-brain? Right, we need to find Juliana and Gilda. Classroom. Well, ain't no kids born here because they're all robo-brains. So the classroom is just a big load of nothing. Atrium. Overseer.
Protect and serve.
Right, we need to speak to Santiago again. Ask him why he keeps going back to the corpse.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Never mind.
I don't think he did it. I think he's just a very, very strange man. Ah. What? Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't actually seem to be removing radiation, so it's not actually a radiation arch, is it? Well, these guys are like hoarders or something. Or did they bring everything they owned to the vault?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
What are you talking about?
Have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly,
Any chance you got a second now?
Shut up, Nick.
Get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now, why don't you
Can we talk about this later?
Yeah, not a problem.
So he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun
Whatever.
there.
I'm going to the lab.
Nope. Speak to me.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Well, that was a strange answer to that question.
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
I do love how the personalities are defined by their tie. Bonkers. Right, before we talk to Juliana, I want to find Gilda and ask her what her and what Juliana and Ezra were arguing about. Bert seems to think that Juliana found something in the Overseer's office, and it was probably the same evidence that we found, that Ezra was embezzling money from the other patrons.
Any chance you got a sec?
Nick, shut up. He is going to keep bugging us about that forever. What's in here? Nothing. Just a big old empty room. In fact, let's get it over with. Nick, come here.
Hey.
Any chance you got a second now?
Give it to me, Nick.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Hey man, you're defined by your actions.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. They've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Well, it's a difficult moral quandary. I mean, could we erase the Nick subroutines and then make him start all over again?
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
I mean, you're defined by your actions, so if you continue on as being Nick, then you'll eventually become Nick, and you'll become more than Nick.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
And that was Nick's 750th Affinity speech.
There is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Okay, he's not finished.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Okay, so this is obviously memories of Nick's from 200 years ago.
From my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Okay. So are we saying that he was a prototype ghoul?
Well, Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Well, that doesn't sound like the Nick we know. He's not a murderer.
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
All the way, Nick.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. I just need to find the other 9 and bring them to me.
Well, guess what, Nick? I've been playing this game for months, and we have all 9.
You know, I think I've found all the others. Take them.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 1 9 5 3 7 2 8 4 0 6. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
Right, and Nick just disappears now. He is going to run away all the way back to the Commonwealth and wait for us there, I think. Yep. Nick is no longer our companion, so we've gone back to being companionless and our carry weight's gone back up. So Nick's like, see ya. Yep, bye Nick. Nick's going to swim all the way back to the Commonwealth and do his personal quest. And we're going to swim through to the next episode. We've been going for well over an hour. We're midway through the most ridiculous quest in all of Fallout history. We're on the trail of a murderer, and we're going to catch them and start the next episode. So do come back for that. And do find out what happens to Nick Valentine. Until then, do look after yourself. And I'll talk to you again soon.